They could be the pro bowlers of tomorrow, but you can see them compete right here today. Coming up, the PBA Junior Finals featuring the most talented teen bowlers in the country. And later, some of the PBA's best will join the party. Tommy Jones, Liz Johnson, EJ Tackett, and Danielle McEwan, all here to partner up with the kids for doubles competition. That's all coming up next on FS1. Dallas, Texas, so much to do, so many sports to follow, including bowling. We're here in Euless at Bowlero. It's time for the 2022 PBA Junior National Championship. 4 young stars are here competing for a title. Have some fun with doubles and the pros as well. Who's here? Jillian Martin won this event last year in Florida. Kayla, Starr on the girls' side. Eric Jones goes head-to-head with Landin Jordan. Now doubles later on today. Hall of Famer Liz Johnson, PBA Tour star Danielle McEwan, Hall of Famer Tommy Jones, and future Hall of Famer EJ Tackett is here. Speaking of Hall of Fame, he's in there already. Randy Peterson, Dave Ryan with you here in Euless. Great to have you with us. Great to have some future stars competing today for big scholarship money. $16,000 in smart scholarship to the winner.
Yeah, I mean, Dave, I got to stick with my same theme that I used last year. Legit, legit. And I'll tell you this, the future of the sport of bowling has never looked brighter, and it's every time these youngsters step on the lanes. And we're going to start with the girls division and your defending champion, Jillian Martin. What did she do after she was done winning this event last year? Well, she went out on the PBA Tour and won, becoming the youngest player to ever win on their tour. She won the Bowl TV Classic right down the road in Arlington.
Now let's talk about the boys and Eric Jones. We met him a moment ago. He's a tall, rangy, lanky, two-handed lefty who has some experience on TV as well.
He really does, and you know what he did last year as well in 2021? He went out and won a regional. He won the Oklahoma City Regional, and then he finished 4th right here at a national event in Jonesboro, finally losing to Jacob Buttrick. All this as an amateur and a junior bowler. These kids are for real. They can play.
Can't wait to watch. He's only 17 years old, just got his license driving an F-150. I mean, you got to keep in mind these guys are in high school and doing some great things.
Very, very talented young bowlers.
Well, let's look at what's happening here with our PBA Junior Finals, the girls' championship, then the boys' doubles, the 5-frame match each for the boys and girls, and the doubles winners will meet in the championship. Going to be fun to watch these young bowlers and superstar bowlers as well. The girls start. We go to Kimberly Pressler to talk to them.
Thanks, Dave. So, Jillian, let's start with you because you are the youngest to ever win a women's tour event, which is absolutely amazing. You just did that. So how does going up against the best women in the world help prepare you to defend your title here today?
So obviously bowling against the best ladies in the world is no easy task, and for me it's a big confidence boost, and I feel like I'm going to be able to use that to my advantage on TV today.
Are you ready to make it a reality, defending this title?
I hope so. We'll see what happens.
Good luck to you. Now, Kayla, this might be your first ever telecast, but you've been bowling for a very long time. In fact, you got some national recognition. You are on the front cover of the Bowler's Journal for February. Congratulations on that. But it's not just any issue. It is the one to watch in 2022. That's a pretty big statement. What is that statement to you?
It means a lot to me just to have that wonderful opportunity, and I'm super thankful for it.
And we talked prior to this. I saw you throwing some practice shots there, and you said your nerves were a little bit high, a little bit anxiety. How are you feeling now?
About the same, but I'm just going to try to embrace them and have some fun.
Embrace them indeed. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Kimberly, thanks. She's only 15 years old, a high school sophomore. Look at the stepladder, Randy, to get this far. These great young stars have done some good work already.
Well, they bowled a lot of games just to get to this point. And yeah, I mean, Jillian Martin, though, just so dominant.
Defending champ of this event, already a winner on the PBA Tour. It's amazing.
She rolls out of Crofton Bowling Center in Crofton, Maryland, Kayla Starr.
A star is born. Let's see. Can't wait to watch her compete today. Big fan of Deandra Beatty, Danielle McEwan, be on our show later today. Kelly Kulick growing up. Now it's her turn. One of the bright lights of TV. for national championship. Starts her day. 6-10. Gotta be nice, Randy, right? Just get that first ball off your hand. Just get started.
I mean, I can't imagine the nerves that she's feeling right now.
This is a high school sophomore we're talking about.
15 years old, bowling on national television for the first time in your life.
And we saw the interview with Kimberly. We talked to her during practice today. She presents herself very mature, like a pro already, and takes care of the spare.
Bowling out of Kent Lanes, 11th frame in Kent, Ohio, Jillian Martin.
Freaky good, no doubt.
Well,
Hardware already coming to this one.
she's got all the experience.
Which you think would be an edge, right?
Absolutely.
Let's see if that plays out in the lanes. Her first shot, perfect. Wow, crunches the pocket.
Well, looks like they're having fun. Liz Johnson, Randy Peterson here in the booth. I got a question for you. How good is Jillian Martin going to end up being?
Oh, she's definitely a big future of our sport right now, and in fact, she already won a PBA title, and we're going for, you know, a repeat for this tournament. Who knows? Possibilities are endless for her right now.
Left right here, Liz.
Looking really solid.
Nice start.
Thank you, Liz.
Great to have Liz and Danielle with us. Lane level. Cool access. Here comes Kayla. She talked about her mental game being so strong. Kind of an underdog in this one against the defending champ. 10-pin.
It's a good shot. Covered up, hang in there.
What advice would you give a 15-year-old in this situation?
Have as much fun as you can.
There you go. That was unanimous among the pros we talked to.
Have as much fun as you can.
Today.
You know, don't think about all. And I know it's a tall task, right? But just have some fun.
Junior National Championship regional average 198.24 for her. She started bowling at age 4. Got the 10-pin, got a spare.
All right, Danielle, Randy, and Dave here in the booth. What advice, if any, did you give to young Kayla Starr? You have plenty of TV experience. She has none.
Oh, my best advice would be just to enjoy the moment, you know, never take a TV opportunity for granted, keep it as slow as possible, and just have fun. However, these girls they're doing great. I think I want to take some advice from them if I could pick their brain at this point.
All right, Danielle, thank you.
I wonder what advice they'd get from the junior bowlers. You can always learn, Randy, right?
Good shot.
Really good shot. Left lane.
Well, I mean, think about it. Most 15-year-olds never come out of their bedroom. And Kayla's out here bowling all across the United States. A good shot. Great knee bend right there. Good athletic position. Good ball roll.
Kayla told us she was very active in other sports other than bowling growing up. Lacrosse, field hockey, basketball. Really got into bowling. Jillian, no help of the messenger. No, Randy, no help. 7-10.
Jillian going with 2 different bowling balls on this 45-foot dragon oil pattern. We're going to get to that right after she shoots at the 7-10. Unlucky.
We all know how difficult this conversion is. Anthony Nyer did it on the men's tour. No such luck for Jillian here today.
So we've seen that there's a couple of ways to play the dragon, and you can either play that inside line or a little bit farther right. And we saw the players last night in the qualifier played this line right here, but you can also get into that deep inside line between third and fourth arrow. Did you know that you saw that list of the players that have made the 710? Right. Did you know that there was a question on Jeopardy a couple of nights ago that basically said Anthony Nyer, a.k.a. the Ginger Assassin, made this split in this sport. But
how great is that for bowling? How great is that for the PBA Tour?
Yeah, I don't know. I had a screenshot of it. It was, and I don't know if they got the answer correct or not. But yeah, the bowling question on Jeopardy.
So cool. 2-pin?
That had to do with Anthony Nyer.
U.S. Open last year. Chris By won it eventually. Bowling history, no doubt. So Jillian's got her 2-pin. She graduated early from high school last month in December. Will attend Nebraska in the fall. Talked about Deandra being one of her favorites. Also the pro with the fro, Kyle Troop. Coming off Player of the Year in 2021. What a season for Kyle. Here's Kayla, right lane. Looks good. All good.
Increases her lead to 15 with another strike in the 5th. She can increase that lead to 25. What an upset this would be. Well, whatever nerves she had to start with, looks like she's kind of put them to rest. And the last couple of shots just perfect like that.
I got a question for you, RP, about playing other sports. You played other sports growing up?
I played basketball all through high school.
Yeah.
Played Little League Baseball.
You're a really good golfer. Do you think it helps in terms of
Without
bowling?
question, this is still an athletic sport.
Right. She told us she was serious in other sports, and then bowling just took over. Fell in love with it. And looking great out here today. Another nice shot. Kayla Starr.
Do both bowlers have the same coach? Kind of looks like it.
Yes,
right over the third arrow, dead flush.
Martin works on a spare. Quick frame. Oh, really good shot, ringing 10-pin.
Take a look at this from profile. This modern game for a female player. Look at the height of that backswing, that cupped wrist, left arm out in front, and then the wrist and elbow snap at the bottom, and that open hand at release.
Jillian beat Victoria Verano last year. Championship match in Jupiter to take the 2021 PBA Junior National Championship title.
Liz, at this point, halfway through game of this championship match, if you were to give Jillian Martin any advice during the break, what would it be?
Maybe just take one shot at a time and just make the best shot you can. She's right around the pocket, especially in that right lane. Just might have either a small lane adjustment or a ball change on the right lane. Could be pushing a little bit more, but just keep making the shot. She's right in there, and it's just leaving 10 pins, so it's just a matter of carry right now for her. Just keep making the shots.
Thank you, Liz. Can't get the corners out, you can't catch up. I mean, it's that simple.
Has a 10-pin, the defending champ. Trying to keep up with the 15-year-old Kayla Starr out of Crofton, Maryland, going for the 2022 PBA Junior National Championship title. Big scholarship money on the line here today in Euless, Texas. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Get cash out of your home's equity with a cash-out refi from Guaranteed Rate. Learn more at rate.com. Later today, the NFC Championship presented by Intuit TurboTax Live is on Fox, where the clash between division rivals Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers take on Matthew Stafford and Randy's Rams for a trip to Super Bowl 56. It all kicks off at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. All day on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Are you pumped, Randy? Ooh. Are you pumped?
Oh, my goodness. I
know you're nervous.
I got to sit on my hands just to keep from waving at everyone. So excited.
Could the Rams win and play on their home field in the Super Bowl? Could it be back-to-back years?
Or will they lose 7 straight to the 49ers?
Niners have their number. Kayla Starr has had the number of Martin here so far.
Oh.
Out of the commercial break at Doublewood.
Yeah, and she's very fortunate. Sorry about that. I got that graphic in late. Had a little trouble with my stylus. Very fortunate to kick that 10 late.
Now comes the mental toughness she told us about on the practice lanes earlier today. It's going to really be tested. It's one thing having a lead through the first break. It's another thing closing the match out. And no. 8-pin stand.
Yeah, and you can't do that against Jillian Martin. Can't give her any openings or any hope.
Well, she has an opening and hope now.
Yeah, I mean,
match.
For Jillian, pocket 7-10, 2 10-pins, and that's the deficit right now. But Kayla just gave a few back. See the max score, she can't be shut out.
Left lane, big shot.
Ooh. Almost. You know, another interesting side note. So they're using the same coach. They're playing the lanes pretty much identical with the same kind of equipment. They're using strong equipment on the right lane and cleaner cover stocks on the left lane.
So which one will master the TV pair and win the match? It's interesting. William Clark is the coach of each, providing info, knowledge, advice. These young stars. 4-pin in the spare for Kayla Starr. See how Jillian responds. The door is open for her. Youngest ever in PWBA history. Bowl TV Classic, just 17 years old. Amazing. Won this event a year ago. Right lane. Oh, yeah. Jillian won this event last year over Danielle McEwan's sister, Victoria Verano. Randy Colvin and Jupiter. Tremendous bowling for this youngster.
Yep. She needed a double in the 10th, got all 3.
Gave her 6 in a row, finished with a 257, and got the title. Trying to defend that championship this year here in Euless, Texas, and now the opportunity is here.
And cut it to 3.
Big shot, 8 frame. 7-pin stands.
Oh my goodness.
You got it.
Well, that may have been the biggest shot of the match. And this is just bad luck. I mean, just a fraction heavy, but plenty good enough to strike.
So it's 17, graduated early, as we mentioned, from high school. Going to compete in as many events as she can before enrolling in Nebraska in the fall. There's the spare, there's the mark, but it's still very close. Our girls' championship match from Euless. Other finalists, some great young talent, came really close. And there's Victoria, last year's finalist. Congrats to these young bowlers, Randy. It's just awesome to get that far.
From all over the country. All right, See if she can handle the nerves. She's in the driver's seat.
Huge test here.
Couple,
Huge test.
Couple more strikes and it's hers.
Mm. 3-6-10. The plot thickens, Randy.
Reminds me a little bit of Clara Guerrero's follow-through.
Big Starr on the PWBA Tour. That's a good comparison if you're Kayla Starr. High praise. You like her game?
I do.
Looking to cover here, a big shot. Late going. Oh, 10-pin stands.
And back-to-back open frames on that lane, and now she trails by 1.
Wow.
Again, we talk about how important spare shooting is. 3-6-10 is no gimme by any measure, but man, to get to that next level, to win championships, you have to convert.
She said being on the 2022 Junior Team USA developmental and her second place finish at Junior Gold. Really major highlights, of course, today. It would be #1 if she can finish this match out, but right now in the foundation frame, she's down by a pin. Can she flip the script here? Good shot.
Big. Big, sets up the 10th frame.
You gotta love a smile for the youngster, right? He's having fun out there.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Got into that swish zone, a little light mixer right over third arrow. There we go.
15-year-old just walking right past Liz Johnson, Hall of Famer, Danielle McEwan, you know, right there for words of advice if she needs it. It's quite an audience of legends here in Euless. Response, Jillian Martin. Just a 4.
Well, no matter what Jillian does, she can't shut out Kayla Starr. See the max scores right there? I'm going to highlight them for you. Dave, while we have a moment, I wanted to just give a big shout out, big thanks to our production team, Dave Bruner and David Newman and all the folks in the truck, but a special shout out to Steve Grant. Him and I have been working on the PBA Tour together for 20 years.
Has it been that long?
20 years.
Wow. We appreciate everything in the truck, everyone on our crew, great men and women here. Steve-O's one of the best, no doubt.
Bill Bradley, Herbie.
Great group.
Seth Shore.
Great shot. Jillian Martin left lane.
Come on.
Lying some pressure here in the late going in the 10th frame.
Good one here. She chose to finish on this lane.
Big fan of Rocio Restrepo. Julia Bond on the men's side. Belmo looking for the trophy. Scholarship money. Help out for a time at Nebraska coming up. Good shot. A fist pumper on the left lane.
She strikes here. She'll force Kayla Starr to double in the 10th.
Take a breath. Take a breath there, Jillian.
Big shot here because count is vital.
Quite a story. Won this event last year, won on the women's tour, making history. Now back to defend this event. I mean, it's an amazing ride. The 17-year-old. Big shot here, left lane, yeah!
Oh. May have been her best shot of the match.
Clutch strike.
Come on, you're good.
And now the pressure is on the 15-year-old Kayla Starr to try to win it in the 10th.
Her last 3 shots on this lane have all been high.
Martin strikes out. Kayla needs a double and 1. Plenty of folks rooting for her here in Euless, Texas. Gotta have this strike. Doesn't get it. 7-10, that's it. And Jillian Martin on the bench has defended her title.
What a comeback.
She is the 2022 PBA Junior National Championship Finals winner. Big scholarship money, 2 titles for Jillian. Way to go.
Racking up the scholarship money.
Absolutely. Heading off to Nebraska-Lincoln in the fall to be a Husker, part of that great bowling program. But congrats to the youngster Kayla Starr from Crofton, Maryland. Trophy for Jillian. The recent high school graduate from Stowe, Ohio. En route to superstardom at the collegiate ranks as well at Nebraska. She is a winner here in Euless, Texas today. Wow, finished on the left lane, finishes strong. And Kimberly is joined by the winner, Jillian Martin.
Jillian, you kept the pressure on. You had that unlucky 7-10 split in the third, but you just kept that confidence going. How were you able to do that?
Honestly, just doing what I could do, going out there, throwing as many good shots as I can, and just trying to stay calm.
What worked for you today out there?
Obviously, just staying calm, making good shots, and then just staying within myself, not trying to focus on what Kayla was doing and throughout the whole week what anyone else was doing. So,
you have officially defended a national championship. How does that make you feel?
it feels amazing. I am super thrilled and excited. I just want to say thank you to Storm, I Am Bowling, and Magnum Bowling Products for their support.
And later you get to bowl with Liz Johnson. What are your thoughts on that?
That's super awesome. I can't wait.
She said during the competition that the sky is the limit for you. What does that mean to you?
To come from her, I mean, it means everything, so that's awesome, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Congratulations on this win.
Thank you.
Way to go, Jillian. Back-to-back champ at this event. And you know, when your family's there, you got to celebrate too. There's Pops. There's the victory hug. That's great. Got the Nebraska shirt too. It's about the Huskers in the fall, right? For now, though, it's about the winner, Jillian Martin. The boys' championship is next. Next Sunday on FS1, the greatest bowlers in the world vie for another shot at being a major champion and the coveted green jacket of the U.S. Open. It's all live from Woodland Bowl in Indianapolis, Indiana. Next Sunday, 5 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app from one of the great bowling centers in the country. This guy won it a year ago in Reno. Who wins it this year? Find out. PBA Junior Finals, the stepladder bracket Randy for the boys. Got some great talent who battled to get to this title match. Now it's just Jones and Jordan remaining. It'll be fun to watch. Kimberly joined by our finalists.
Thanks, guys. So both of you have earned your way into the most elite junior event happening, but you guys are used to bowling all around the nation. But this is the first time you guys have ever been under the bright lights of TV. So I gotta ask, what is this moment like for you?
It's a dream come true. Ever since I was little, I always want to be in a PBA TV show, so to be here, it's really awesome.
You seem calm and collected. Is that true? How are the nerves?
They're a little more than they were earlier, but just got to focus on what I can control.
All right, good luck to you, Landin. Eric, same question to you. What's this moment like?
It's interesting. It feels good. It's nice to be under these lights, but I appreciate it so far, and we'll see how it goes.
I don't think I've ever seen two amateurs this calm and collected. How are your nerves?
You know, I would be lying if I said they're a little bit more or a little bit less than they were earlier, but they're starting to get up a little bit, but I'll be able to control them as they go.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Jillian Martin won for the girls. We'll see who takes home the boys' title here in Euless, Texas. The Dallas Metroplex. Eric Jones, Landin Jordan, head-to-head for a title. Spencer Robage won this event, inaugural in Jupiter 4 last year. It's between Jordan and Jones in 2022.
He rolls out of Mardi Gras lanes in DeKalb, Illinois, Landin Jordan.
Great matchup between two-handers, one from the right side of the lane and one from the left side. Landin going with a jackal here on the left lane.
Starts his day, Landin, with a nice shot, a strike in the left lane.
Bowling out of AMF Boulevard lanes in Edmond, Oklahoma, Eric Jones.
Eric told us when he was 9 years old, his dad brought home a bowling ball from a garage sale. And Eric was jealous about that ball, wanted one of his own. He eventually got on the lanes, started practicing, and fell in love with the sport. And a tall lefty two-hander, wow, crunches the 1-2 pocket.
Pretty tall kid for 17, using the new double cross, which is a urethane ball. Real high rev guy.
His dad is the chairman of the music department and professional saxophonist at Oklahoma Christian. So that's where Eric is bound to go on a full scholarship. But won't be bowling there. But he's bowling here and looking really good. What a start. Some sweet music, speaking of the sax, right? For Eric Jones here.
What was the name of that sax player for Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, man. E Street Band, you're killing me. I should know.
Come on, Clarence? Yeah.
Clarence Clemens.
Clarence.
Thank you. Is he your guy, your favorite?
He was one of them.
Landin tried to respond here.
Man.
Look at that ball hook.
Yeah, you can see that the players, sorry about that, have a little bit more hands, so they're going around this pattern a little bit more than the girls did.
Landin's parents are here. Anthony, Chris, and a chance to meet them on the practice lanes before the show. They're pretty excited. Anthony, a really good bowler in his own right. Top 10, there it goes. Nice shot for Landin.
Tommy Jones, Randy Peterson up here in the booth. What can you say about your partner and what he's done thus far through 3 frames?
Yeah, I mean, they both seem to be pretty lined up and handling the moment with great courage. You know, I remember my first show, and I was not quite as laid back as these two right here.
Tommy, would you believe me if I told you my first show I shot 154?
I believe it. I remember that first round of golf I played with you, shot 103.
That was a bit of a high score, TJ.
Yeah, somebody disconnect his IFB.
Jones getting some help. Little love on the right lane for Eric Jones.
EJ, same question to you. What do you see so far, and how impressed are you with the start for Eric Jones?
Pretty impressed. Obviously, we saw Eric last year in Jonesboro make a show, make a run at a title. So, you know, everything he's doing right now today doesn't really surprise me at all. And he's looking pretty good and very calm.
EJ, would you be surprised if I told you that of the last 20 qualifiers in the last 2 years of this event, 18 of them were two-handers?
I do believe that, and it's just kind of the evolution of the game at this point. Obviously, Jason's had a lot to do with that, but these kids are bowling well, and they're figuring out how to do it effectively. And Tommy and I have got some work to do ahead of us, especially more me than him. He's a little bit older than me, but his time's not as much out here as I got left. But you know, I gotta keep up with these kids.
You two still getting it done with your thumb in it. Congrats.
Thanks.
And look forward to watching you guys team up.
Thank you, sir.
A couple of living legends there, EJ and TJ. 7 straight strikes between these two star young bowlers to begin this match. Wow, fireworks in Euless. Landin right lane keeps the strike streak alive. Wow.
Check out the RPMs there at 466 up at the top right of your screen. Almost 18 miles an hour ball speed. That's a good combination. Pretty high rev rate. That'll strike a lot. And there you go. There's that rotation. Made famous by none other than Jason Belmonte.
Oh, no. Shot Landin, and the 9-pin stands for him. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, watch the ball go right past the 9-pin right there.
Little nudge. Little nudge. Big Chicago Bulls fan. Plays a lot of fantasy basketball, he told us. Doesn't play hoops, but loves to watch it. He's all about bowling. And he's got the 9-pin. It's not easy, right, Rand, for a young bowler to have a good shot like that. 9-pin, gets nudged, but stands. Got to come back. Got to stay strong.
It's part of the game. It's not the first time it's happened to him, you know, but again, he's never been in this environment.
On TV. Great Randy Peterson on the call.
Oh, well, Dave, thanks. That's very kind of you to say, but just remember one thing. The older I get, the better I was.
That's right.
Every time. And Jones, keep it going. You better believe it.
Locked in.
Tattoos, the 1-2 pocket.
Did you talk about his regional win?
A little bit, but go ahead.
I mean, so there wasn't a step-ladder finals. They just went to match play after qualifying. And I was speaking with Stu Williams earlier because Stu crossed with him in that tournament. It was in Oklahoma City, and he ran away with it.
Man.
You imagine,
kid's 17.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine, like, your Stu Williams? Stu didn't qualify. This kid just runs him down, and he did that at age 15.
Well, you saw the interview with Kimberly. We chatted with him during practice this morning. You wouldn't know. He's such a young guy. Very mature, very put together. Strike streak is going to end with a wiggling 6-pin. It won't fall.
When I first started on tour, and even into, say, my 6th, 7th, 8th year as a veteran and already a winner, this never happened. No, you never had a 15-year-old or a 16-year-old come out.
So
why
the change?
Well, the equipment's different now, and the game's been transformed with the two-handed style.
Good point. Strike streak over at 5. The 5.
Job, Eric.
6-pin. He's talking to himself, isn't he? Great match at Euless, Randy.
It really is. Two-handed from the right. Two-handed from the left.
Let's flash back. Spencer Robar's last year, Bowlero Jupiter in Florida. Knocked off Nate Purchase 227-214 to win the boys' title. Speaking of two-handed lefties, now member of the Wichita State Shocker Bowling Team. We called this action, Randy, last year in Reno at the National Bowling Stadium. USBC Masters finished 3rd there. What a young superstar Spencer is. Fun to talk to also.
Yeah, and I think one of my favorite things about Spencer is he's like this old soul, right? Like the music he likes is like 70s and 80s rock. I mean, the kid's awesome.
He was Mr. Old School. Great to meet him last year, cover his big show in a major on the night he should have been at the high school prom.
Get ready, we'll be
Put some
back on
perspective.
TV shortly. I will still give away this prize, don't worry.
Ready to resume. Really good match. Down by 10, but Landin works on a spare. Max scores are dead even. Look at this match.
There you go.
That shot, Landin Jordan.
A little inside the last shot. A little more oil, holds the ball better on line. Even though it's a two-handed style, they all look different, don't they?
In what way?
Well, I mean, their style, they don't look the same. He doesn't look like Jason Belmonte or Simonson or Osku. He's got his own style, you know.
Are there as many varieties with a two-hander as there are with one-hander?
Man, I think so. I don't know of two that look close.
Interesting. Starts in deep, hooks that ball, left lane, help on the 7, down it goes.
I mean, you're not going to tell me that Eric Jones looks like Jesper Svensson.
No.
I mean, that guy's so unique, right? Nice comeback after the solid 9 for Landin Jordan. We've got a great match right here.
Speaking of two-handers, Eric told us pre-match that, look, when I was a young guy, just starting bowling, it was so much easier to bowl two-handed. I could get it in play right away.
Yeah, easier to hold on to because
exactly.
the bowling balls are heavy for these youngsters when they first start.
And he never gave it up. Had a lot of early success, he told us.
Go.
It does go, Eric. And all 10 in the pin.
Go better.
Well, he thought that one was going to break loose down lane because it looked like he got around the side of it a little bit more.
Give me a good one there. Come on.
But it ended up in the right spot. Watch his hand. See that? Looked like a little more side rotation. End result's perfect.
Erica's dad, Heath, got some recognition when Sean Rash, PBA Tour star, posted a video of Dad Heath playing the saxophone. We mentioned he's a great saxophonist.
Oh, boy.
Family on the map a little bit there. This is
Good shot,
trouble.
man. Good shot.
2-4-7.
Yeah, try to just cover all 3 with the bowling ball.
Trying to cover all 3. Does so. Ready? And it is the spare of the game. Brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate. Believe you will. Nice cover, Rand.
Yeah, all 3 with the ball. Now, to take the lead.
Got a good finish cooking here in Euless. Nice shot. Only 15 years old. Stepping up there and sticking it. Impressive.
Fearless. He's playing deep. Almost 5th arrow.
Wow.
Making good shots. Flushed every ball, left that solid 9. That's it.
A twin brother who's bowling today. Back home. So they're both in action. One here in Euless on national TV. Looking for a little help on the 10 pin. Doesn't get it.
Well, now you see the max scores. If Landin converts the 10 pin, his max score is 258. Eric Jones can strike out, shoot 259.
Landin wants to be a collegiate bowler one day. Gonna have his pick of schools based on what we're seeing here. This young man is awesome. Some other finishers, Randy, falling just short, but congrats, a great run for these guys.
Yep. And look where they're all from. Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Hawaii, New Jersey,
Utah,
Wilmington. I actually know Ryland Brees.
Is that right? Yeah, I know he spent a lot of time there.
When I first saw him, he was about 3'6". I don't know how much he's grown since I left North Carolina.
Not anymore. Look at the max numbers, Randy. We're tight here. Foundation frame. Eric Jones.
Yes. We'll see if he makes an adjustment on this left lane. Last 2 shots have drifted high for him. 6 pin and then the 2-4-7.
That's what Eric needs.
All
Much
3.
easier said than done, though.
Yeah. He's more than capable.
left lane. He didn't like it, and that's why.
Ball keeps checking early on that left lane for Eric Jones. And now he's in big trouble with a mark. Landin Jordan will only need a mark. Yep, just a little early dig. That's 3 consecutive shots that went high on that left lane. Look out.
Yep, Randy saw it all the way there.
Oh, man, that's not what you're supposed to do there.
And on the bench,
Eric.
the lead for Landin Jordan really expands.
First one you missed all week.
It's a little easier to stand up knowing your opponent just missed there.
Yeah, and that you need, I think, 4 pins.
Needs 4 pins.
Here's your winner.
Got 10, got the win. Congrats to Landin Jordan. He's the 2022 Boys Championship winner here in Euless, Texas. Great bowling, young man. PBA Junior National Champ. Only 15 years old out of Sycamore, Illinois. Way to go. Part of a line out there. Man, this kid bowled great.
Wow. Pretty impressive.
Mom, Kristen, and she's pretty excited.
EJ, what do you think of your partner coming up in the doubles and how well he performed today?
Well, that's a pretty impressive performance there. Threw a lot of good shots that game, obviously. The stone 9 in the middle and little shaker 10 there at the end, but he threw a lot of really good shots. They're all online, so as long as I can show up and don't fall over, I think we might have a chance to win this thing.
All right, man, thanks.
Great bowling, Landin Jordan. Congratulations. He is the winner here in Euless, Texas. And yeah, there's a smile for Landin. Fantastic bowling today.
It was so solid.
Gotta feel good. Joined out by Kimberly.
Thanks, Dave. Landin, that was an amazing championship match to watch. How were you so good out there?
I just focused on what I can control and just focus on making the best shots I possibly can. And if I do that, there's a good chance of it hitting the pocket and leaving a makeable and hoping that it strikes.
Well, it struck a lot out there. So you now, at 15 years old, are a national champion. How does that sound to you?
It's amazing. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just so great.
Well, congratulations, because up next, you get to bowl with EJ Tackett.
Thank you.
Won't that be cool? Fantastic bowling. Landin Jordan of Sycamore, Illinois, a champion here today in the Dallas Metroplex. Coming up, doubles action, including the Hall of Famer Liz Johnson and Danielle McEwan, along with the youngsters. It's on the way. Hey, junior bowlers, want to start your journey as a pro? Go to PBA.com and sign up for the PBA Junior Club. Join now for access to discounted tournament entries, smart scholarship awards, official merchandise, and so much more. PBA Junior Regional Tournament start February 12th. Dave Ryan alongside Randy Peterson, a Hall of Famer. Kimberly Pressler with us, as always, with the great interviews and lane-level reports. And here we go. Time for some great doubles action.
She rolls out of Beverly Lanes in Arlington Heights, Illinois, with 10 career major titles, Liz Johnson.
Legend Liz, the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, 25 titles. That's 4th on the all-time titles list. And her 10 majors, well, that's the all-time leader. In 2017, she won the Players' Championship and the U.S. Open. She's even won on the men's tour. Is there anything Liz Johnson hasn't done in the sport of bowling?
The answer is no. The answer is no. 47 years young. As she told us before the show today, she still loves it. Lots of practice lately, lots of working out, getting ready for the 2022 PWBA Tour. She'd like to win even more. Yeah, let's get up to 2730, she said to us today. Not stopping anytime soon. 7-pin.
She's always been one of the straighter players on the women's tour, and yet still has been able to capture 10 majors. Incredible.
There's her 7-pin. Her left knee bothered her quite a bit last year. Feels great now.
Bowling out of High Tour Lanes in West Haverstraw, New York, with 7 PWBA Tour titles, Danielle McEwan.
7 titles, 2 majors in 2015, won a tour championship 2019, a U.S. Women's Open. Danielle relies on accuracy and strength. One of the best young players, even at age 30, on the PWBA Tour.
2-time major champ. Tour championship, U.S. Women's Open in Vegas a couple years ago. Oh, not the start she wanted with the 3-6.
How about both Liz and Danielle McEwan starting out with the same bowling ball? Altered reality. It's kind of like my life.
I'm just glad my reality's with you right now, man. That's all that matters for me.
But Dave,
yeah,
are you sure this is reality?
I sure hope so.
Could be the Matrix.
Are we in a movie?
All right, time for the youngsters.
Let's see how they fare here. Kayla Starr, we saw earlier in the singles championship, the girls division, dropped a really good match with Jillian Martin. Jillian Martin, who has now won back-to-back titles.
Took her all the way to the 10th frame.
Just 15 years old. High school sophomore, good start in our 5-frame match. But the 5th frame will be treated like the 10th frame. That's why we're starting, as you can see, in the 5th.
Apparently she likes Eminem too. That was her strike song that was playing. It was an Eminem. I don't know if you know who he is.
I do.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. It's a good strike song. Excellent.
Just check it. It's got to lay off.
High shot and 6-pin.
Good break, only leaving that.
That's got to be interesting for our young stars here, Randy, to compete in the singles championship, then come back and play in doubles. I mean, the emotions were so high earlier in the show for Jillian.
They can't get enough airtime. There's nothing more fun in our sport than being under those bright lights.
I mean, how about Jillian? She's won 2 PBA National Junior titles and youngest ever to win the Women's Tour last year at 17. You're right. You just put the miles on the odometer, right? Just getting that experience, so important. Speaking of experience, Mike goes back. Look at that, 25 titles. What a career.
I think she grabbed Danielle's ball. She did.
Told us today her first show, she was 21 years old. She was a nervous wreck. Didn't bowl great. Bowling competitors who are 15 and 17 here. It's amazing.
How straight these lines are here. Remember how deep our youth boys were playing the lanes. Landin Jordan was almost into 5th arrow. And that was about the 13th board, I think it said. Yep, 13. All right. Starting to heat up like a Mongolian barbecue here.
I love barbecue. What's your favorite?
Have you ever had Mongolian barbecue?
Korean barbecue, yes, not Mongolian.
It's delicious.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to Google that.
It tastes just like it smells.
Text
Delicious.
me a link of a good recipe.
Oh, no, you got to go out to one of those Mongolian restaurants.
Let me change that. Text me the address to a good restaurant.
You got it.
And then I'll go. Your goal 2019, fourth place finish. Kayla back up. On the left lane, that's crossing over. Brooklyn, almost 6-pin.
Not what she wanted. Working on that double. Going to come down to the 10th frame again. But only the 6.
So what are these youngsters learning today, Randy, about TV?
Oh, I think they're learning about what pressure is, what real pressure is, you know, and how each individual handles it the best way they can.
Such valuable experience.
Yeah, understanding this setup, the scenery, the arena, if you will. Bowling with some of the greatest stars in the sport.
Really good match here, 5-frame match. As we talked about when she won her singles championship, headed to Nebraska, Lincoln. Heavily recruited, as you might imagine. What a resume already at 17. Trip 10-pin, there it goes.
That was better. All right, come on.
Yep, and just set the table for Liz Johnson. 6-pin, second to the right, sidewall, trips the 10 out, kick, save, and a beauty.
It's like the Queen strike song. Another one bites the dust. You get with that?
And anything that Queen does, I like.
Awesome. You saw what Liz and Jillian need in our 5-frame match.
Oh boy, big pull.
Whoa, 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 Brooklyn.
Ew.
Next stop, Prospect Park. Section of Brooklyn. Wow.
Section of Brooklyn. Wow, that's good intel. Well, not what she wanted, and certainly not the way you want to win. Next one is a shutout.
Striking one. Hey, you'll take it. The upstater from the Buffalo area. Takes the Brooklyn strike.
Oh,
that's a lot better. Wow. Brunches the 1-3 pocket. 60 feet, Randy. 60 feet to success for Liz Johnson.
She got away with another one there. My good friend. That was inside a target as well. She tripped the 4-9 late, but they're going to win. She needs one.
I think she can manage somehow. Legend Liz steps up, needs one, gets 10, and gets a victory. Along with Jillian Martin knocking off Kayla Starr and Danielle McEwan. Advancing to the next match against the winner of the boys and the men's stars. Can't wait for that here in Euless, Texas. TJ Tommy Jones, the Hall of Famer. EJ Tackett, 14-time titleist on the PBA Tour. In action when we return to the Dallas Metro. The on-lane graphics you see today, including the ball tracer, are courtesy of Clutch Bowling. Looking awesome, as always. Speaking of awesome, wow. EJ Tackett is here. Tommy Jones is here. Jones. Tackett Jordan should be great doubles bowling in a 5-frame match.
Bowling out of Easy Bowl in Bluffton, Indiana, former player of the year and 2-time major champion, EJ Tackett.
EJ Tackett, 14 titles, 2 majors at age 29 and only his 10th season as a professional. Last year, 3 televised appearances, 2 of them at the World Series of Bowling in Tampa, and he is a lock for the Hall of Fame.
PBA Tour Finals, that was the win we called in Vegas a couple years back. Did win in 2021, won the Lucy, along with Danielle McEwan in Houston last August for title number 14. Great to see him win again. Great to see him bowl again on TV. And he's got all 10 back.
Let's go, buddy.
He rolls out of Golden Lanes in Simpsonville, South Carolina, PBA Hall of Famer Tommy Jones.
20 career titles, 2 majors, age 43. Who can forget in 2020, just 16 hours after his Hall of Fame induction, he qualified as the second seed in Arlington, Texas, beat Chris Barnes 190-169, and then defeated Darren Tang in the title match 300-237. It was only the 27th televised perfect game in PBA history and only the 3rd in a title match.
You see, Randy, in that situation, if someone out of Hollywood said, well, here's the script I'm going to write for Tommy Jones in Arlington, they'd say, you know what? It's too unbelievable. It's too good to be true. Did those things amazing. Right lane here for TJ. 10 pin.
Tommy Jones going with the Black Widow Ghost on that right lane. And I think EJ Tackett is throwing a Mystic Jackal. Is that right, Christus? That's what my stat guy says. There's so many bowling balls, it's hard to keep up. And this just being a spare ball for Tommy.
Hi, Derek. Come on, hold me up.
All those great stats provided by Lane Talk. For more information, go to lanetalk.com. Purple Hammer, Eric Jones from Edmond, Oklahoma, his home center. Boulevard Lanes used to be Boulevard Bowl. We used to have a tournament there every year.
Right, so you know the place. Cool.
I do.
Very cool. Lost in the singles earlier on our show here. Really great match. Landin Jordan just a little too much. Oh. Eric Jones, two-handed lefty with some power.
So watch the 7-pin all the way to the left, and the 4-pin's just going to go like primeval on it. Watch this.
Pin action. Spectacular.
All that power.
Landin Jordan. DeKalb, Illinois is home of Northern Illinois University. The Huskies in the Mid-American Conference. And home some great bowling here. This young man a champion already on this show.
Looks like EJ and Landin might be using the same type of bowling ball. I'm trying to get some more intel on that for you folks.
Number 3 seed at the Players Championship this year. Midwest Regional Final, lost to the eventual finalist Matthew Russo, reigning PBA Tour Rookie of the Year.
See the RPMs up at the top right of your screen. That's 515. That's two-handed territory. He does it with one hand and a thumb.
More an athlete, right? Great bowler.
Pretty impressive. He is a great athlete. And I mean, he gets every ounce out of his frame. He's not a big guy. But I'll tell you what, he uses his legs as leverage. And uses every ounce of power in that body.
Pick me up, come on.
+2 handicapper in golf. Hits it a mile.
He considered professional golf for a while when he was in high school. That was actually something he was
He's good.
pondering. He's that good. Went the bowling route. Good decision. Tommy Jones, pretty good golfer, but already in the Hall of Fame. What a career TJ has had. 5-frame match. Boys doubles. See, he takes on the girls and women's winner. Strike for Tommy.
Come on now. Good one. Make a good one here.
Problem with Tommy in his golf game is he asks for too many shots.
How much does he ask for?
He cheats.
How much does he ask for?
Oh, I'm a 10. I'm a 20. You know, he's so full of it. Guy's like a 2 handicap. He tries to tell people he's a 9 or a 10.
Well, you know,
so full of
a little
it.
gamesmanship has got to
Guy can play
take
too.
place there. I understand. The winner of the doubles events, by the way, here will get $1,000 extra scholarship money from High Five. So there's a lot on the line, not only for the singles, but for the doubles title. Jones left lane.
2-4.
Same lane he had problem with in his singles match.
Kyle Troop, Nate Pertzis beat Clara Guerrero, Jillian Martin in the finals in Jupiter, Florida for the doubles title. After Jillian had won the girls division. Watch it, nice cover. Good job from Eric. Love these 5-frame matches, Randy, because right away you better come out on fire.
Yeah, that and there's less math.
Always good for the Syracuse grad. Not a math guy, Randy. Never a math guy.
You're a broadcaster. Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey, Randy, did you see that? Learn from Norm Duke. That's a little bit of Hall of Fame carry.
That was a little bit of shake and bake.
Yeah, I learned from Norm a long time ago. That's a little Hall of Fame carry. That's what he told me.
Are you guys both using the same ball?
Yes, we are.
All right, that's what I thought.
Love that live interaction there with EJ.
I love that. He's
so
shouting
cool.
up to the booth, man. That
That's
gave me the green light.
Just awesome. All right, into the 10th here in a one-pin match.
Oh, that was
That's
close.
high. Watch it. 3-6-10.
Good try. Made sure it didn't flat 10 again.
That's the big mesh right there to the end. You can see a 3-board left mistake by EJ Tackett on that left lane. And now Tommy Jones can step up and steal this doubles match away from Tackett and Jordan.
3-6-10 all down. Good shot there for EJ. However, in our shortened 5-frame match, every shot's critical.
Hey, John, do we have re-racks? It was a joke anyway.
Asking our tournament director, John Weber, about that.
Tommy, what do you think about this guy trying to take a re-rack on you?
It's unbelievable. Guy calls me dad, then wants to take a re-rack when he's up with a fill shot in a 5-frame exhibition.
Love it, Tommy. All right, now ring a 10-pin. That was a good shot. Left lane from EJ.
That's why I wanted him to anchor.
All right, strike spare. We have a tie. And a double. Tommy Jones and the other Jones will win this.
The firm of Jones and Jones, no relation. Tommy looks for the first strike.
Guess what? They lose.
My bad.
9-pin
That
stands.
was good.
How about
and
that?
That's it.
Like, we switched shots.
Wow.
EJ, how does that feel?
Well,
I mean, he just dead flushed it. Ball goes right by the 9. You guys win.
Eric, you've
It
now
makes me
officially
feel
met
really good.
the luck of EJ.
it's just another show. Tommy's just giving me a win again.
Unreal.
That was a great shot. 9-pin stands. So they'll move on to the championship match. Take on Liz Johnson and Jillian Martin for
Hey,
the doubles
way to
title.
carry me. I told you last time.
$1,000 in smart scholarship money from High Five. 108, 107. Tommy Jones finishing up the match. There's the strike. And there's the match.
Thanks, everybody. Awesome board all week, man. Fun.
Tackett Jordan get by Jones and Jones by 1. And now the championship match. Looking forward to that one. Jillian Martin, Liz Johnson awaits. EJ Tackett and Jordan. It's next. Welcome back. Euless, Texas. Dave, Randy, Kimberly, the entire crew set for the doubles championship match. Randy, we're going to go the full boat here. All 10 frames. Johnson, Martin, Tackett, Jordan, the 2 singles winners paired with 2 bowling legends. And this time the youngsters begin the match.
That way the pros can finish the 10th frame.
One-pin win to get to the championship. Landin Jordan.
All right, pick it up.
3-6, 7-10. Get your ball to the right side of that 3-pin. Cut that 3 over into the 7. Ball takes out 6 and 10.
Looks easy enough. Let's see if the youngster can convert. Tough spare. How about it?
Oh, man. That was pretty close.
Good run.
Jillian Martin, already singles champion. Twice in this event. First 2 years of the PBA Junior Finals. And the doubles championship. How about a sweep? That'll be a pretty cool day. These young stars. Jillian. Nice start, trip 10 pin.
Looking to add some more cash to that collegiate account. I think it's called the Smart account.
It is.
Great rotation. 6 to the sidewall, clips the 10. Just how you draw it up if you're a right-hander. Liz Johnson going with a different ball. And she used this ball in her fill shot in their 5-frame doubles match.
Hall of Fame legend starts on the left lane. Not what you wanted.
1-2.
No back end.
2-5.
Just kind of hydroplaned down the lane for Liz.
We asked Liz before the show what her advice might be to youngsters like Jillian Martin. She said, enjoy every moment, have fun out there, compete hard, learn from it. I would say Jillian's certainly done that. Former Player of the Year, PBA Tackett. What a career it's been already for him. And his dad working a lot on his release in the off season. Bottom of the swing. Get that rotation exactly right. The ball meets the lane. Great shots like that certainly help, don't they? Doubles final last year. Jupiter, Florida. Nate Purchase, Kyle Troop defeated Jillian Martin, Clara Guerrero in the pro doubles final last year at Bowlero. Jupiter. Oh,
Kyle's here, but Nate here put on a pretty good show, didn't he?
He was awesome, wasn't he? Talk about charisma for a youngster. Yeah, you. Gets that trophy.
No!
Landin Jordan's feeling it, isn't he?
7-10 up for a second.
Nice shot.
EJ, did you like that carry there?
Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had it last week. Needed that same hit. A little jealous.
Maybe Landon can show you that shot.
Yeah, I need to talk to him, I guess.
Attaboy.
Third frame, right lane. Wow, nice shot. Jillian Martin's locked in.
What's interesting about this match is that Jillian and Liz are bowling on the same lanes they bowled on in that first doubles match, that 5-framer, whereas EJ and Jordan, they're on the different lanes.
Challenging.
So EJ was on the left lane, he's on the right lane now, and young Jordan on the left.
Saw the history Liz made a moment ago, joining fellow Hall of Famer Kayla.
Another ball change for Liz.
See how it responds there, Rand.
Push.
Pretty nicely. Wow, right at that 1-3 pocket.
There we go. That was a little better.
Yeah.
Those pins had no chance. And we're down and out in a second.
Wonder how much longer Liz's knee is going to hold up before she needs surgery.
She told us pre-show it's really as healthy as it's been for a long time. That's before the season, though. On the women's side.
Good looking shot there by EJ. Playing that deep inside line. We actually saw Landin Jordan playing that deep when he was bowling his match. He was just inside of fifth arrow.
Wow. Great shot for Landin. Only 15 years old.
Let's see how deep he is here. It's 22 at the arrows. Watch. Yeah, 22 at the arrows. He was actually deeper on the right lane. Oh, little shift with the feet there before this shot.
Fifth frame. Take a lead.
Good move.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Just slightly inside of target. Break point. A little bit different as well. So a little bit left and then a little bit inside of the break point down lane.
Turkey for Johnson Martin. 4-bagger for Tackett and Jordan. So these two doubles tandems are lighting it up here in Euless, Texas today. Sixth frame for 4 straight. Does it push? Repin.
And again, inside the target for Liz. See the blue line? Blue line's the good line. The red line, the last shot. And that's why the ball went high.
Single pins, pair conversion has the mark. And Randy, we have ourselves a great match here.
We have a barn burner. Will it be the women, the girls, the boys, the men? Who's going to win this thing?
On FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Get cash out of your home's equity with a cash out refi from Guaranteed Rate. Learn more at rate.com. Who's going to take home the title? Let's find out here in Euless. Dave, Randy, Kimberly with you. PBA Junior Finals doubles. Two legends, two junior stars matching up head-to-head. Tackett Jordan trying for the 5-bagger. Got it.
EJ Tackett, EJ Whack it.
EJ Smack it. Wow. Resounding strike. At this point, both the junior bowlers got to be thinking about that sweep, win the singles and doubles title, make some PBA history. Be pretty awesome.
Oh no! Get out of my face!
Timber!
Watch this. Looks like the 9 just got hit by lightning.
Slowly down it goes, RP. Let's see how Martin responds. Recent high school graduate.
Oh, that's a
good shot, ringing 10-pin.
Liz Johnson, great shot by your partner there, but you seem to be having a little bit of a fit on that left lane. What's going on?
Yeah, it just the left lane. I just had to keep my shoulder back, and the first one, I believe in the 5th frame was good, and then or the 4th frame was good, but then I collapsed it on the 6th frame, and just wasn't a good shot. So just have to make a little bit better shots and keep my shoulder back to stay down.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Great career already, only 17 years old. All the accolades for Jillian continue to pile up here. So Randy asked Liz, what's happening? The 11-time member of Team USA. Let's see if she can put the words into action on the left lane.
Keep her right shoulder back to keep from pulling it.
Let's see. How about it, Liz? 10-pin.
Well, better shot, but can't get the weak 10 out, and now they're in trouble.
Tackett Jordan in control here. 8th frame working on a 6-bagger. EJ Tackett trying to close in on the victory for he and his partner, Landin Jordan. Former Player of the Year, former Rookie of the Year on the PBA Tour. EJ Tackett, wow! Saws through that rock with ease. Those pins had no chance. 7th heaven, 7-bagger.
That's pretty filthy. Watch this hand go right through the back of that bowling ball, man, in that open hand. Oh, so good.
Ooh.
That out to in swing.
Strike streak continues, and the lead balloons to 41 pins now for Landin Jordan and EJ Tackett. They're rolling here. 8 in a row. The dynamic duo on the men's and boys side.
All but over.
Jillian Martin, great future out of her, does get a strike.
Good bowling. Good bowling.
She's going to be a superstar on the PWBA tour when she gets done with college. Put her game right there physically with Daria Payunk, Verity Crawley,
Wow.
that kind of power.
That is high praise, Randy, really. Winner on the PWBA tour. Perfect location that time in the 1-3 pocket for Liz Johnson. However, it's late and the lead is large for Jordan and Tackett. Can't wait to watch Liz this year on the women's tour, competing in events all over the world. 47 years old, still going strong.
That's what she was looking for.
Now she's found it and realizes it's probably too late, but they want to look into the pocket now.
But I mean, the guys that opened in the first and nothing but strikes right after that. I mean, 8 in a row, tough to beat sometimes. Okay, most of the time.
Yeah, you saw the trophies. Looking for 3 in a row. Jim 7-pin got that.
Great bowling. Great bowling.
A really good finish
Good bowling.
for Liz Johnson. Strikes out in the 10th. However, as long as EJ Tackett keeps it on the lane, this one's over. 7 pins to win for he and Landin. Needs 7, gets 10, gets the victory. Landin Jordan, EJ Tackett win the doubles championship
Oh my God.
here in Euless, Texas
bud.
today.
Good job. Carried me. Told you I needed you.
Satisfying moment of the match brought to you by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. EJ Tackett, Randy puts it away.
What a beautiful shot. And I mean, who doesn't love a Snickers?
I love them. Love them frozen, love them room temp, anytime. You a frozen candy bar guy?
Not frozen, refrigerated all day.
Oh,
yeah.
All day. How about the day here for Landin Jordan? The sweep. Wins the boys singles title, takes the doubles championship in our 2nd ever PBA Junior National Championship. All smiles.
Good job, Jillian.
Good job.
For Jordan and Tackett here.
Good boy.
Woo! There you go.
How about this kid, huh, Dallas? How about this kid right here? Pretty good.
I'll tell you what.
Jordan, what a day.
What an incredible day for all of our junior bowlers. But this here, Paralyzer 9, awesome.
Kimberly joined by the winners.
Thanks, guys. That was an amazing match to watch. You guys were very dialed in right after that first frame. But Landin, before this competition, I talked to you, and you said that more than anything, you were super excited to make the national championship, but you were most excited to bowl with this guy today. Why is that?
He's someone I've always looked up to, and he's someone I always root for out on tour, so to be able to compete with him is pretty awesome.
And what does it mean that you won today with him?
Oh, it means the world. It's so cool. It's amazing.
And EJ, you are used to making shows and bowling on national television, but what does it mean to you to hear an amateur that looks up to you, idolizes to you, you inspire them? What does that mean to you?
It's hard to put into words, I'm been out here long enough now that kids like Landin are growing up watching me bowl, and just hearing words like that maybe I've inspired at least one person to follow their dreams means a lot to me.
You've definitely inspired him, but now you've won doubles championships before, but when this guy goes pro, are you going to be looking for a new doubles partner? Because you guys played well out there together.
Well, I think so, but Marshall's my boy. We're going to keep bowling doubles. We got to win that Roth-Holman doubles at some point. So we got to keep. Me and Marshall got to win at least once before Landin and I get at it.
And what do you think about his future?
Early retirement for me.
Congratulations on your win, guys.
Thank you. Wow, the winner's happy. Marshall Kent's happy for now, right?
Can't kick Marshall Kent to the curb.
He's still in the mix. That's good news. All smiles for those two. Just an awesome day. Next Sunday, live on FS1 at 5 Eastern, we head to Woodland Bowl in Indianapolis, Indiana. Once again, present the coveted green jacket. Second major of 2022, the U.S. Open. Coming up next here on FS1, Big East Women's College of Basketball. DePaul takes on Seton Hall. Now for Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler, and the entire crew, it's Dave Ryan saying so long from Euless, Texas, in the Dallas Metroplex. What a day for the youngster Landin Jordan. A singles title, a doubles title, two-time winner. Lots of scholarship money, lots of trophies for the trophy case back home. You've been watching the PBA on FS1.